All right, if you want the easiest lighting setup in the world, this is it. So we took our big main light, right, the Shallow Softbox, we put it directly in front of Kristen. Now, remember how I showed at the beginning of the class how there was a knob on the back where you can rotate the softbox from tall to wide? Well, that's what we did. We loosened the knob, just turned that handle, and now it's wide. We put it up high enough to where I can stand here and shoot right through this spot. So we're just gonna put the one light, it's directly in front of her. Now, because the pole is in the middle, I moved it a little bit over to one side so the pole wouldn't be right in front. So that helped me kind of get a great shot. And this is gonna be pretty tight in headshot. Let's see where we're at. All right, now, one of the things I love about this is because I'm able to shoot at f2.8, look at her ponytail in the background. Her actual ponytail is out of focus, and I love that. Now, it's fairly bright where we are, but take a look at the shadows under her chin, and you're just using one light right in front. So that's a super easy setup. You still get a very nice flat look. It's like a real, very contemporary look. But what if you wanted to fill in those shadows? Well, of course, you could put a reflector or something under there, but we have a second light. So we're here. I'm gonna have Brad grab the strip bank, and we're gonna put it right in front of her, but pretty up high. So right there. Now here's the thing. If I turn on all three lights, here's what we run the danger of doing. Underlighting her. If you have more light coming from the bottom than you do from the top, it looks kind of ghastly. That's what they do to light, like if you want someone to look scary, if you're shooting a football player, you put the light down here and it looks great. You don't want to do that to a subject where you don't want them to look scary. So there are 3 switches of power. We only turned on just one of them. So the top light has all 3 switches on, the bottom light has just one, and it'll help us balance. And let's take a shot now like this and see how we're doing as far as balancing the light. Wow, I can just see just standing here how much better the shadows look. Take a look. All the shadows are pretty much gone. It really filled that in nice. So that's going to fill in anything, any shadows she would have under her eyes, in her neck area. It's a really nice, clean look. You can use this for a beauty headshot kind of look. So you may have heard of this referred to as clamshell lighting. The reason why it's referred to as clamshell is because basically you have 2 lights and you're kind of shooting in between them. Now, one of the things that we're doing here is this stand is pretty tall. This is basically as low as we can get it. So we can't, if I tip it up, if we take the tilt here and I tip it up, it's gonna take up a little bit too much room. I don't think I'll have a whole lot of room to shoot. Oh, I have more than I thought. I can tip it up more than I thought. Let me go ahead and take another shot now that we've tipped it up a little bit. Here we go. And again, this is just head and shoulders, Kristen. There we go, let's take a look. And there you have it. And look at the nice soft depth of field. It looks like I'm shooting with an 85-1.4 in a studio because there's so much nice depth in there. All right, so that's another thing that you can do. It's another easy, quick thing. Using the same exact lighting setup, you can either go with one light, you can add the little kicker light to fill in shadows underneath. Just another way that you can use just a couple of lights to get a really nice, crisp, clean look. All right, we're gonna do one last third athletic shoot. We have Kristen now on the ground. We're gonna do some exercises. We're gonna do planking. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have her get into a plank position, hold it, and give us a really intense look. And so before we do that, take a look. We put the lights pretty much like we had for the portrait before, but you know what? Since she's down low, we wanna cover more area. I wanna have Brad come in the scene for just a second and actually show you how we turn the softboxes sideways. So take a look here. So he just unloosens the knob, grabs the handles, and rotates it that way. Now we have the wide look instead of the tall look, and we're gonna have him go back and do the same thing with the strip bank in the back. That way we get a nice highlight and it's not covering just a really small area, cover a little bit of a larger area. There we go. So really the same exact lighting setup, same camera settings, the whole 9 yards. All right, Kristen, are you ready to plank? All right, so I'm gonna take like 3 shots probably. We'll get 1, 2, 3, and give me a really intense look, like it's really uncomfortable and hard to do. All right, here we go. You ready? I'm gonna be nice and tight. Here we go. Whenever you're ready, Kristen. Yeah, that looks good. Perfect, great. All right, and so what I did was I did 3 different zooms. I did one, here's the first shot coming in. Zoomed in a little tighter for the second one. Great look on that. Second one and third one. That's the look that says, I'm done planking for the day. All right, just wanted to show you how easy it was to change things up and do a completely different look.